Even though recreational marijuana has technically been legal in Ohio for the past 6 months, businesses still can't sell it for recreational use. But that's all about to change soon. Here to help us understand how this will work is the operations manager of Greenleaf Therapy in Struthers, Mariah Terciglia. Mariah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So do you have a date yet when you can start selling for recreational use?
So there's no date yet set in stone. Applications to be able to sell for recreational will open up this Friday, June 7th. And from there, depending on what route you take, if your dispensary needs renovations or anything to accommodate the uptick in traffic, those all have to be done and approved by the state of Ohio before our state agent will approve us to sell. So right now, I guess the short answer is everyone's essentially on a different timeline. And from the sounds of it, dispensaries will be able to sell recreational all amongst different times. So, one dispensary might be able to get their license, let's just say in a couple weeks, and then another one might not be for 3 days after that. So it's very scattered process right now.
What do you have to do differently to be able to sell marijuana recreationally versus medicinally? For example, are there different ways you have to handle or store products, and are you only allowed to sell certain amounts or forms of it at a time?
So, with the medical program, you're allotted so much in a 45-day period, and then that resets every 45 days. And that's obviously all regulated and kind of controlled through us and the state of Ohio. Where with recreational, we're really not sure what that still, unfortunately, is going to look like, if there's going to be limits per day, per week, how that's going to work. But that's really all we know right now.
It took obviously until May for Ohio lawmakers to finally approve regulations on recreational sales. How has this process been that voters passed legalization back in November of last year, and now you're just kind of sitting on when and how you'll be able to sell for recreational use?
Yeah, so it's really just we've used the phrase a lot since November, kind of hurry up and wait. So it's constant, articles from the state or even different news channels throughout the state who will put articles out there, and then it really gets the Ohio population strumming, like, when is it coming? It must be coming soon. And then, amongst that, rumors start. So it's just been a big game of hurry up and wait, and then try to keep the patients of Ohio kind of, I guess, excited, but just letting them know that we don't have answers, and there's nothing we're concealing. We just don't have answers right now.
Do you have a sense of how popular this is going to be and how much business you guys may get?
So what they're projecting is anywhere from triple to quadruple the volume of patients we see every day. Now, that's obviously going to look different for dispensaries here from central Ohio to the east coast of Ohio versus maybe what the northwest parts of Ohio are going to see, just because Michigan is a recreational state right now. So those people, from the Toledo area and stuff already have that access. But I think for us right now, they're projecting that triple to quadruple volume, which is why we're working on renovations at our dispensary to make it more accessible and, I guess, user friendly for the uptick in traffic that we anticipate to see soon.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I imagine you're just kind of like, let's get to it, right? Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's just go. Like, there's just been so much, and November wasn't that far behind us, but it's just been such a waiting game. It feels like it was forever ago.
Mariah Terciglia, thank you so much, and best of luck with the business.